Super happy to announce that my Nest Aware subscription is going up 33% from $150 a year to $200 a year.
Ew. Yeah, I saw the headline. I didn't see how much it was. Jeez, that's
That's they're very clearly trying to see like can they make more money on this or just kill the whole line because they're getting rid of their thermos or their
that's
smoke
enormous.
detectors.
Yeah.
Like smoke detectors, which I really liked, are gone, and conveniently mine are about 10 years old, and so now they're sending notifications like these things are going to stop working. It's like awesome. So that there's that, and then I have three cameras on the house, and it's like, do I $200 a year for these things? And then
I mean, yeah, I I was thinking about this from the opposite angle because I have a single blank camera here, and I do
yeah,
pay for whatever the blank thing is. It's not that expensive, but the camera's kind of just like it's 1080p, but it's actually more garbage than that, and you can't do anything to focus or change the view. It's just it's just it's curved on the edges and stuff, and it's like it's not it's just pointed out at the world. It's not anything super mission critical, but I do kind of wish it was better. But before the price hike there at Nest, I was like, maybe you should get it like a Nest thing or something. It's got to be something better. But maybe for you, same issue, but from the other end, like, well, you have the cameras. You get I don't know. Maybe it's
yeah.
time.
If I didn't have the cameras, I would be like, no way, I'm not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
The problem
Right.
is I've already got the cameras, and the cameras were not cheap. And the cameras are fun. Like I like the service. Like it, I like it. It works well. I
Mm-hmm.
bought the little third party thing that allows me to get all these camera feeds into the Home app on iOS.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's great, but not.
Yep. Well, you're gonna find out how great it is
Yeah,
because you have to pay now. Jeez.
pay more.
Do
I
you
mean,
can you pay less if you pay like annual, or is that the
I don't.
annual
I think
price?
it is $200 annual. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
So
that's a
yeah,
tough one.
yeah. If anybody has any other if there's any hack to like make these things work, I would be very happy to go get an NAS and like have this all run through my own infrastructure.
Yep.
But
Oh, there's definitely lots of stuff like that. That's something I've not looked into much, but yeah. But everything you're talking about is like spend money.
yeah, I have to spend more money to not spend as much money per year, which is what they know.
hmm hmm Well, if it means anything, my experience with the NAS that I got this year is overwhelmingly positive, and
Right.
there's a
I hope.
guy that's doing work on our apartment. He's going to come back and put a shelf in the little storage closet thing over here, and I'm going to put another one there. You know.
Yeah. And then I got to think like the long like bleed off of this is like I have a Nest thermostat.
Yeah.
So getting like, am I just going to denest? Am I gonna leave the nest?
De-nest. Yep.
Except it'll be like one of those birds that jumps out and just instantly falls. And
Yep. I don't know.
I don't
Yep.
know.
I don't know. I don't know enough about this. So
Well, at least there's a Google hardware event coming August 20th. So I could spend more money on their hardware that's not going to be supported for the long term. And
yeah. So they don't call this thing a pixel event, right? Because
mm-hmm.
there's other stuff going on. But I wonder if there'll be any Nest announcements. That's the problem with Google. There's always this fear that they're just going to walk away quietly one day, Or they do things like if you're in this ecosystem, God help you, and you're like, all right, I'm going to buy Google speakers. They don't make, those things have never get updated. They've never once updated the big one. That's what's gone. Like it feels so half-assed and then abandoned.
It's the same thing with Microsoft, right? It's the businesses just don't make
Yeah,
enough money for them to be interesting.
I know, but don't announce it.
No, I
Like
agree.
don't just stay away.
I
You
agree.
know,
It made no sense. Well, they're going to do it all again though with their Gemini voice. Is what's going to be the new thing.
I, I know strategically at some point it's like, all right, we want to be the nexus of the world's information. That means we need data from every corner of the earth, and one of those corners is your home and the smart home data, and blah blah blah. And so now we're going to do that, and it makes sense that Google would, have a smart home. I don't know ecosystem or whatever, I guess. But then again, when we have Matter and Threads and everything should just work together. Who cares? Like you should be able to just mix and match. Like you should be able to It's too bad you can't use those cameras with something else.
Yep.
But I feel like that should be a byproduct of this, standards compatibility, maybe. I don't know. Is the EU not forcing companies to do stuff here? I mean, it seems like it's
It'll be
weird.
2048 before that happens, and at that point,
Yeah.
the cameras will just be in our eye sockets. And
Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, but you need, this is like a home security thing, basically. So, yeah, it's almost like this is like the smart TV thing. Like, I don't want a smart camera. I just want a camera, and I
Yeah.
want to be able to connect it to anything. Like, I don't want it to be smart. I don't want it to be tied to a subscription. I just want a camera that will see the world,
yeah, I mean, half of it's not even home security really. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's I want to see what deer are eating, what vegetation in my backyard, so I know where to shoot them. Right? Like,
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, mine is even less secure. It's just looking at the sunset, basically. It's ridiculous.
Paul's
I never
requested
had last night. By the
sundial
way,
with
we
a
we had a historic biblical storm here last night. Like of the type, literally 3 people who live here told me exactly the same thing, which was it has never rained like that here ever in my lifetime, ever. And it's like, where you live and where I live, this is the type of storm that happens once a year. It's like the lightning is crazy. The thunder goes on and on and on. It rains like as fast as rain can come. And so for the first time, I enabled audio on my blink out there so I could record, to see what that looks like. I'm going to go look at that, actually. I got a couple of good lightning strikes or whatever, but I don't even have, like, you don't have the things you have Nest. What do you have? Nest, whatever the Nest outdoor cams are.
yeah,
Do they have audio or
yeah.
is it just video?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
they do. So do you use audio? Is
maybe
there anything?
once,
Hmm?
rarely once, maybe.
That's what, yeah. So it doesn't really, there's not much to capture in that way, I guess. I don't know. The sound of a deer chewing.
A rabbit just mocking.
Is he giving me a little middle finger?
It's like, hey, the camera's on. Everybody, do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're
probably more aware than you know.
Probably. Just they'd be more self-aware and get the hell out. So, I don't know. That's the past 24 hours. Tune in tomorrow where something may or may not have changed.